Hey, what's up everyone? Dave here with another video, and I'm finally back after a little bit of a hiatus, and I hope everybody's doing well. All right, Happy New Year. And today this video is going to be focused on just one book that I picked up, and this one is a big time personal grail for me, and it's something that you don't see every day. All right, you don't see on other channels really. People don't really talk about it. And I believe that this character and his universe are very much underrated, underappreciated, or at least over here in the US, because this is actually from the UK. All right, and that gives you a little hint about what this might be. But yeah, and it's actually something I've wanted to get for a long time, and it's actually complete, which is great. And I'm going to jump right in and show you. Actually, I got some gloves on because of the material that this is made out of, and I just don't want it to, I don't want to get the, hand grease all over it and stuff. All right, so let me stop babbling. All right, so I'm going to show you what I got. Dun, 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 dun. Drum roll. So right here, 2000 AD, Prague #2. Dated March 5th of 1977, right? And why is this a big time personal grail for me? Well, this is a big time personal grail for me because it is the first appearance of Judge Dredd. And it's in pretty decent shape. The cover is got some staining, discoloration, but the staples are intact. All right, the only tear is this small little tear right here, right? Which I think I might have done when I took it out of the bag. Oops. But I mean, other than that, I mean, it's in pretty nice shape right here. And one of the good things really too about this is this area up here is free of markings. And one thing that I've learned looking these up, reading about them and all, is a lot of them have a marking up here, usually a name and a number, and it's called a newsagent mark. I guess back then they used to mark them before they delivered them for whatever reason. So thankfully this one does not have that on here. But yeah, it's overall, it's intact and pretty good shape. And one of the things with this is that this is kind of in the same vein in terms of CGC, the same vein as ASM 238. With ASM 238, you got to have the tattoo sheet inside in order for the book to be considered complete and to get the blue label when you send it in for grading. Well, this one is similar, as you see here, free inside is a tattoo sheet, right? And luckily, this one came with the tattoo sheet, and the tattoo sheet's in pretty good shape as well. It's pretty good. There's a bad like crinkle here, straight through it. This crease here. I don't know if that can be pressed out or not. I don't really care, but I mean everything is here. It's complete. So I mean that's really awesome. And a lot of these older ones, it's tough to find them complete, and especially complete and at a price that is not ridiculous. But yeah, it's great to have it complete. And this is going to be the only time I go through this this magazine, just because of how delicate it is. It's made out of like that newspaper, right? It's just basically like, it's like looking at a newspaper, opening a newspaper and all. It's just so delicate. That's why, like I said, I think when I took it out of the bag, I made this freaking tear on here. I didn't notice it before, but maybe it was always there and I just didn't notice it. But I think it might have been me taking it out of the bag before I started filming. But I'm only going to go through it this one time for this video, and that's it. I'm going to send it off to CGC to get encapsulated. I don't really care about the grade. The grade is going to be low, I'm sure, because of the discoloration, that little tear and such. you know, whatever. I don't care about the grade. I just care about preserving it. So again, that's why I have like the gloves on. I don't want to touch it with my hands. So let's dive in. We're gonna jump in real quick. I'll go flip through it very delicately. Try not to rip it again or anything. So as you can see, it's all black and white. These were all these early ones. They were all black and white, and it's multiple stories in here. So it's like it's a comic magazine, like a serial, I guess. And it has all these different stories and stuff in here. I'll flip through every page. I'm just gonna grab what I can grab. And everything's attached, and the interior pages are in pretty decent shape too. Flip through it and let's find Judge Dredd. Yeah, see, still attached. Everything looks nice. You know, some creases with some of the pages. There you go, Dan Dare. I believe that was the character that was created with the first prog. He was probably, I guess, going to be the character for this magazine until Judge Dredd came along and blew up. Yeah, got a pretty good crease up here. But whatever. Yeah, so this is what it looks like the inside. There you go. This is a little advertisement for 2000 AD. There's another story. What's that say? Harlem Heroes. Okay. Here it is. There we go. Meet the toughest lawman of them all, Judge Dredd. There it is. There it is. The first appearance of Judge Dredd. And of course, you got everything here setting up the story in the world. New York, 2099 AD. Where huge skyscrapers. Maybe skyscrapers, right? Skyscrapers soar miles into the air. Small buildings like the Empire State are in ruins, hideouts for vicious criminals. At the top of the Empire State, criminals look out as a judge rides along the road towards them. Judges are special lawmen of the 21st century, elected by the people to enforce the law. Judge, jury, and executioner. All right, let's see. Get it here. Get a little close up on it. There you go. There it is. First, Judge Dredd. Look at that. This story. And the story is only, I think, like 3 or 4 pages. That's the thing. The stories were very short in these issues. Good work, Dredd. Since you've been patrolling Section 6 of the city, crime has dropped dramatically. The people are in your debt. Yeah. Very nice. Is that it? I wonder. Is there more? Oh, there's more. There's another page. Yeah, so it's like 4 pages, looks like. There's a good pick of Dredd. Yeah, you see some staining up there. Whatever. I don't care. I still think it's in pretty damn good shape. yeah, that's it. That's the last page. So that's the end of, yeah, continued. Does it say continued overleaf? Oh, okay. So there's a little more on the back here. There you go. That's what the back was. I thought it was a preview. But this one. So the cover and the back are in color, but all the interior is all black and white. But yeah, this was like a weekly. It's a weekly magazine, right? So ride with the Judge in 2000 AD again next week. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. And a little bit of a little tear over here. It looks like a little tear there. And again, like I said, some staining, but whatever. It's overall pretty damn good. All right, so yeah, that's a big time Grail that I picked up. I actually have a couple more 2000 ADs that I picked up. At the same time that I got this, there was a whole bunch. There was somebody that had a whole bunch of auctions for the 2000 ADs. So I ended up getting this one. I got issue 3, issue 10, which is the first full cover appearance of Dread, or it's the first. I think it's the first cover appearance where he's like the main character on the cover. There's one before that, if I'm not mistaken. There's one before that where he's there, but he's kind of like in the background. And then 10 is the one where it's like he's the focus of the cover. And then I got a couple other ones featuring a couple other big Dread character first appearances. So I'll be showing those off in later videos. But yeah, so sorry for just such a long video, but I wanted to just go through this again. This is the only time I'm going to go through this, actually go through this magazine. So I wanted to do it on video here and share that with everybody. All right, so yeah, this is the big time personal Grail I got, and I love it. Very cool. I love having this. Again, something I've always wanted to get, something I've wanted for a very, very long time. Finally have it. And next time you see it, will be encapsulated. All right, so again, thanks everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider hitting that good old like button and subscribing to the channel. And for all my subscribers, thank you very much, and especially those that are coming and watching this. Thank you for sticking by me, even though I was, MIA for a little while. I appreciate you coming back, and all the kindness and support that you've always shown. All right, so again, Happy New Year to everybody, and until next time, be safe, be well, and I'll catch you later.